the weird thing about it, is so yes, so that's why trying to improve my look ahead, because not only the look ahead is important, but finger tricks, like how you go do something like this rather than doing. So yes, I need to improve my finger tricks, my look ahead, in order to get much more faster. And that's why I'm not getting for clock under 10 seconds, because I get some weird finger tricks and I can't do the U2 properly like this. Instead of doing this too, I never really get to understand how the double flick with. This is much faster than doing this.
Yeah.
So yes, there's a lot of tricks and look at techniques that you can.
Doing this is
yes.
This. Yeah.
But the weird thing about it here, when I do that, you can't do the same thing and move on to the next thing. You don't get locked up. You don't get locked up. So yeah, it's very, very hard to. So that's why I need to really improve in. Locate is not actually too hard, but what you need to just do is just start off slow. Do some slow solves, and make your brain adapt to fixing the song too. Because if you hear the best quote from the world best speed cube, which is Felix Zemdegs, he said, "Solve the cube and don't think, solve the cube," which is a weird thing here, because everything in fixing Rubik's cube is muscle memory. So if you can learn these algs and these special tricks through muscle memory, you don't even have to think about read, which is a weird thing.
Wait, okay. The phone was breaking up. Sorry, say that again. It sounded important, but the phone was breaking up, and I couldn't.
As we all know who's the world best speed cuber, which is Felix Zemdegs,
I know him.
Do you know Felix Zemdegs?
Yeah.
Good. He had a special code that says, "Solve, don't think, just solve."
Okay.
Which is the weird thing here, which is actually a weird thing, but it makes a lot of sense, because when you solve the Rubik's Cube, most of the time you'll be using muscle memory. If you're now learning it, you will want to say L, U, R, and all those algorithms. So once you get all these algorithms down to muscle memory and all these finger tricks and these things, this all you get much faster.
You gotcha.
So yeah.
What if I wanted to learn, and I'm starting to learn f2l now, but are there any videos or anything that you could point me to that you think help you and would help me kind of get there faster?
Well, I won't recommend you going to any videos when it comes to f2l, because most of the thing is intuitive.
Gotcha.
Essentially, but you can look at some critics videos, like you ever heard of a channel named J-Perm?
Yes, I have heard J-Perm.
Yes, J-Perm actually critiques other individual solves, and from there you can actually learn from people's solves, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple months to learn it to get much faster.
Okay, so you watch J-Perm critique people's solves.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Chibi? How you doing?
Good. Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi. This is I'm Ray. This is my daughter Miley. I think you saw a video of us a long time ago. Is that right?
I may have.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a video of the two of us solving the Rubik's Cube, and then we have Shawn. Shawn is a speed cuber, so he can solve it in about 20 seconds or so. So he's pretty fast, and he does f2l. So I understand you're solving it all right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long did it take you to get started?
Well, originally I went to YouTube. I watched some videos so that I could learn like strategies and stuff. And then it took me about maybe 3 days. to actually get it down. So now I'm solving at about 1 to 2 minutes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So what I'll do is, by the way, I'm recording this, everyone, by the way. So this might end up on your YouTube channel or something later on. What I'll do is have everyone do their solve. So Miley, even myself, I'll participate. And we'll save Shawn for later. Shawn is giving me some tips on some advanced ways to solve the cube. But me and Miley and Chibi were all on beginner's method. So we'll do it that way. All right? So after we'll go through, everyone will go through and solve. And then we'll have Shawn solve, because Shawn's going to blow us away. So we'll have him solve later. And then we'll ask him any questions on how we can get faster. Okay? All right. So what we'll do is we'll scramble. And then what I'll do here, I'll set the timer.
There's a timer on this one too?
Yeah, I'm gonna set a timer. All right. Stopwatch. All right, we'll see about when we come in. All right, y'all ready? You ready, Miley? Ready? All right, let's go. Start. I know. No, Shawn is bored to tears right now. Like, look at the slow pokes.
It was one slow too. Everybody started slow.
All right, I'm done with mine. Go ahead, Miley. Did you miss that? No.
Look, it doesn't have a yellow.
Okay, go back and fix it. It's fine.
Done.
You done? Nice job. You're 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Good job. And Miley made a wrong turn someplace, but she'll get it back.
And I'm still doing this since yesterday.
Since yesterday? Chibi,
Don't laugh, man. Don't laugh.
you gotta teach that.
Here.
You gotta teach that. Well, there's a video of this. I'm gonna show you. Let me see if I can share my screen.
You're going to teach me this too now.
No, I didn't want to share that screen. I'm going to show you guys this video. It's inspired me a little bit in that I guess I have to go. I gotta go faster. I'm displaying the wrong screen here. Give me a second. Well, I'll do it this way. So you guys see my screen, the YouTube screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I can see it.
This video here has got me a little juiced up. This is
Hey everyone.
This girl and her dad.
Today my daughter and I are going to go head to head at the 3x3.
And I turned off the volume for it. And they're doing it. Go on, go ahead. They're doing it in about 20 seconds. So
What?
I saw that and I said, you know what? I got to up my game. I'm going to have to learn f2l over the next couple months or so, and then teach her f2l, and then see if we can get down in the sub 20 range or so. All right, good job, Shawn. Nice job, good job. All right.
Good job.
Nice job. Nice job. Great job.
All right. Now, Shawn, I want you to bust it out. Let's everybody, let's make the screens big.
All right.
Shawn, by the way, Shawn is located in Guyana, South America.
Oh, wow.
Not Ghana. Everybody
I know.
Ghana.
Guyana.
And that's where I'm from originally. So my parents are both Guyanese, but although I grew up here in the States. So Shawn, whenever you're ready to go ahead and bust it out for us.
All right. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, hey, you know what? Let me change my orientation here. I don't know how to do this.
Okay.
I did something weird with this. Come on. Hang on.
3 seconds more.
I'm going to turn off my screen. Okay, I think that does it. Okay. All right, yeah. Go ahead, Shawn, whenever you're ready.
All right. Mark, get set, go.
Boom. My video froze. Shawn, you went so fast you froze the video. You couldn't keep I think he's I think it's not even coming back. He went so fast.
He froze the video.
Yeah, he froze the video. Shawn, we can't see you. Let me see if I can all right, there he is. He's back.
There he is.
All right, Shawn, you went so fast.
The video. You're too fast.
So we're gonna ask you to do it again.
Oh, geez.
All right, bust it out again.
All right. So let me mix it up. Now video. Okay. Okay. All right. So
he studies it at first to figure out what moves to make. He kind of plans it out in his head, and then it goes.
Okay. Mark, get set, go. Jesus Christ. Okay.
How fast did you time it?
21 seconds.
21 seconds. What was your fastest time?
Yeah, my fastest time ever was 12 point something seconds.
12
seconds.
Sub 12. That's not so.
Yes.
So Shawn, what are your tips? So Chivi just learned. Chivi, you have a chance of you're young enough. You have a chance of getting it sub 20, sub 10. You know, you're young, so you could be sub 10, sub 5 maybe in a couple years. Because how old are you? 12?
Yeah.
12? Yeah.
No,
So
no,
it depends on how much time you want to.
3 days.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
the next thing for you to do, Chivi, is to learn f2l. If you're comfortable with where you are right now, you learn f2l, which is another method to solve it, and we can send you some instructions on that. And that's how you cut your time. What would you suggest he do next, Shawn? Because you know this better than I do, how to get faster. Should he get faster on the beginner method, or should he go to f2l?
Well, I would recommend him to go to f2l because the reason why you'll be not, most of the concept you're using in the beginner's method, you will not be using when you meet to a higher rank. So it's best you jump into the f2l and get comfortable with it.
Gotcha. So go to f2l next.
Yes, go to the f2l next.
Okay, all right. So f2l.
So this is like a method for solving it a little faster, cutting down that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Another
Yes.
algorithm.
Yeah, there are another set of algorithms. I'll show you real quick. I have a list of the f2l algorithms that the way I've organized it to learn how to solve it. And I'll show this to you. Let me share my screen again. Share screen. And I'm going to share that one. Okay. And I can send you this. I kind of broke it down. You see my screen here?
Yes.
Okay. You see it, Chivi?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So f2l is a combination of 41 different algorithms that you memorize, and you can kind of learn them intuitively too, because they make sense when you look at them after a while. But there are 41 different algorithms that you learn. And what it does, it gives you the ability to, you know how what we do is we do the cross first. So we'll do the cross first, and then we solve the corners, right?
Yep.
What f2l does is that it solves these two. So you basically start off and you solve the cross by itself, all right? That's exactly the same. But instead of doing the corners and then doing the middle edge pieces, f2l will solve the corner and the edge piece together in the same set of algorithms. So, for instance, if you're doing this one here, Shawn, you're better to do it than I am because you know it off the top of your head. But show them an f2l solve, like break it down to just a cross, and then show them what f2l does when you do it.
All right. So let's fix the cross. So okay, this is can you see my cube?
Yes, I can.
So essentially what you wanted to do is create a 2x1 block like this. Like you see this green, orange, and this white.
So kind of like I see here, right?
Yes, you want to see it together, and then you can easily fix both of them at the same time. You see how quick it was that? Instead of just putting in the corner and the edges, the corner first, then the edge, you put in both at the same time in a short space of time. So let's go to the next one. There's also a next one here, these two. There's like sequence of moves you can do. And this would, if I do this, it will create a 2x1 block like this. And then you can easily fix it in. I see both of them fix at the same time. So you continuously do that all the time until all the pieces is fixed again. And you can see these two isn't in correct position. So you have to do a different algorithm in order to put it into this section. And boom. So you see how fast it was to fix all of these. So
Yeah.
this is basically what the f2l is actually about.
Yeah. So
Just
f2l basically helps you solve the first two layers much faster. So people, how much time do people cut off with f2l? Typically, Don?
Well, I only the other day I was solving trying the beginner method so fast I could fix it the beginner's method, and I was about 42 seconds. And normally I fix around sub 20. So essentially that takes away 20 seconds
Okay.
of my time.
Of your time. So
Yes,
Chibi, if you're at a minute right now, if you learned f2l and you got good at it, you'll be at about 30 seconds.
definitely.
That's about the way you'd look at it. So f2l will cut it down to an about half. And then how much did OLL cut off for you, Shawn?
Well, basically those cuts off about 3 seconds because remember you got to do sequence of moves, so it's 3 seconds to cut off.
Yeah.
And the PLL about the next 3 seconds too.
So you can cut off in,
So once,
in 6 seconds.
yes, which is very crucial when in these lower levels. And then you get things like look ahead, which will decrease the time in very, very short space of time. Also, there's things like finger tricks, proper finger tricks, and those. So with all of those, you will get to fix your swing within 5 seconds or less.
Gotcha. That's how you get down. What are your goals, Shawn? Are you still trying to get sub 5 and stuff like that?
Well, my goal right now is to get sub 15 because all my solves is basically around 16 to 20 seconds. And if it's like a bot solve, it'll be around 21, 22 seconds. So I want right now to break down, go to sub 15, and after sub 15, sub 10, and then continue. By the end of the year, I want to be around sub 10.
Sub 10.
By the end of this year, yes.
All right, cool. And then both, Chibi, just so you know, I mean, the main reason I started doing this, Chibi, is to get more kids into coding, into software. And cubing is just a good way to make that introduction. So I have a software company. I'm in software. Shawn as well. Shawn, he's 18 right now. How long have you been writing? He's been writing code since he was 16. Is that right?
Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16.
So he's been coding for about 2 years, and he has a software company right now, and he does machine language AI software for a number of companies. So one company they were contracting for was Kentucky Fried Chicken to help with ordering stuff. So cubing is just the start of the road. If you like cubing and you're good at it, and you practice it, it's about liking it. Then I encourage you to get good at software. I know your dad sent me a couple of things. I'll come up. I'll take a look at it. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Okay.
Look and kind of make a recommendation. So, the thing I would say, and this comes from someone who wasn't a cuber from a young age. Learning software has a benefit in that you learn a skill where you grow up, you can start a company, you can make money. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. Cubing is more like a sport. The people who are really, really good make a lot of money, right? The people who are like, who's the guy who's 4 seconds, the world record holder, things like that. Everybody else gets 0, right? Everybody else, it's fun. It's good to show your friends. Everybody thinks you're smart. It's great. I call up Shawn and he busted out in 20 seconds. It's the best party trick ever, but it's his software that's making him money, right? That's what's driving his economic future and his economic comfort. So I encourage you to, use cubing as an intro, but don't get too addicted to going too fast. Your time is going to be better spent learning to code after you get comfortable with cubing and really digging in and taking some coding classes, learning to write mobile apps, maybe learn to write a game or 2, things like that. So that's kind of my recommendation.
You hear that?
But yeah, man, that's it. I just I just wanted to get people on here. I know you just learned, so I was really happy about that, by the way, Chibi, because you're probably the first. You're the first. No, you're the second. You're the second person who kind of just picked it up and ran. I had another friend of mine in Indiana who picked it up, and he taught his kid, and they're off to the races. I was trying to get him on the call, but he couldn't make it. But so I'm really happy about that, and you know, keep your progress up. I'll email your dad the stuff that I have on f2l. I just kind of took what's out there and I organized it. If you look at my screen, I organized it so that to help me remember it. I just broke it down so I'm learning to solve all the combinations with the white on top in the corner first, and then after I learn all those combinations, I'll learn all the combinations with the white facing me in the corner. Like each one of these has the white facing me in the corner, right? And then after I learn all those combinations, I'll learn this third set with the white to the right. And then I'll learn the fourth set where the white is in the bottom. So that's kind of how I broke it up to try to make it a little bit easier for me to learn it and memorize them. So, but that's it, gentlemen. Just keep it up, keep rolling with it. I'm excited about it, and we'll keep adding people to it. Chivi, if you know other kids who might be inclined to learn, you know, teach them, bring them on the call. We're trying to expand and get more, particularly more Black kids, honestly, involved in it, so that we can get off video games and be more productive and create better futures for people. And I think this is a good way to do it. All right. So try to get other kids involved as you can. All right. Anything else? Any questions?
None for me. I solved that part.
Hey, you have all the instructions. Chivi, it's your job to teach your dad. If he doesn't learn next week, you're fired. All right.
Does that part since yesterday, and I don't want to lose it. Unfortunately, I have to.
That's how we start, man. I was impressed.
I can't believe I can solve this, and I'm a computer science major, and I applied mathematics, and I can solve a Rubik's Cube. Yeah. Can you believe that?
No, I mean, most people can't do it without the algorithm. So
I can't solve this.
Very few people can do it. I couldn't do it without the algorithm. I think if you try it long enough, maybe, but my spatial mind isn't that great. I don't think, but I can do it with the algorithms, but I don't think I could solve it independently myself.
I don't know why.
I don't think I could. Maybe I could.
Once you learn how to do it by yourself, I would recommend you for like learn how to do it by yourself, because when you know that you look at the cube as common sense. To me, right now, it's the common sense to me.
Right.
Because I've been, continuously failing until I actually succeed. And when I succeed, actually, get to really understand why you're doing this and why you're not learning the algorithm and this, and because there could be a burden in here trying to remember the algorithm. So yes, this is one of my tips.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've read that before too. If you can learn how to make sense of the cube intuitively and learn how to make sense of the algorithms intuitively, then it's not as much of a bear to remember,
I think there's just so much stuff going on in my head. There's no other space left to put this in there. I'll try and make room. I'll try and do a reformat or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or delete some files. I'll create some room.
That's funny. Yeah, you got to get rid of something to put that in there. Hey, you know what? While we're here, we might be able to do a little. Let's do a little work while we're here. And Shawn, here, I'll show you a project that we're working. Let me see if I can get it up. I'll show you a project we're working on with Chi, just so you know a little bit about what we're doing.
Okay.
get this.
Let me see if I have it.
Oh, it's all mixed up. Is the build almost done?
I need to get an update on.
Okay.
I sent a message and I'm waiting to get an update on it.
Okay.
I'll let you know. It should
But
be.
you haven't seen the code, right? All that stuff that I sent you was just access to it. I haven't actually seen the code all, compile mode.
I got you. No, there's she has the code.
Okay, cool.
And she yeah. So we have the code and what we're working on now, and it may be done. I haven't checked in or I haven't gotten it done. We're just working on setting up the back end of it.
Right. For the application or the web application or both?
Both. We're working on
both,
all.
Right?
We're starting with, because what we wanted, the first thing we try to do is get everything set up. So
okay. Because we just got done with the website. The website is done.
On our own. So we've taken everything that your guys have given us, and then we're able to rebuild the front end, the back end, make everything work. Our new app is compiled. Well, the app you gave us is compiled, and it's talking to the new front end, not the front end that they have.
What I was asking you actually was, will I need to download any kind of software or application so that I can see the front end and the back end working from one central location? You know what I mean? Where I can watch it and see what's going on. You
mean as far as it running, or in some sort of a debug mode or something?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll be able, when it's all set up, what we'll have.
It's all set up, right? Okay.
For the back end, and then we'll have the code for the front end, and we'll do the builds, and then the apps, the apps that we build in test flight, and then the APK, they're going to be talking to our new back end.
We'll be talking to the new back end. Okay, good.
Yeah. Instead of talking to the back end for what they've already built. That way we know that it's all set up correctly. Let me see where I sent it.
And we just finished with the website actually, like today.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so what we will need also is we'll need to create the two links, the sign up section and the login section. Then I guess you would know how to integrate those two together, right?
Yeah, we'll integrate the sign up and the login.
Just a few more tweaks before we go live on it.
Okay.
Then I have dependencies to send to you for Facebook, Apple, DigitalOcean, Mailgun, Twilio. These are all the stuff that I was asked to sign up for when they were doing it. I don't know if you're gonna need all that, but
Gotcha. So here, this is now this is the website that the website people are working on, right? This one here.
Mark, let me send you the new link for the website right now. So at least you have it.
Okay.
Where did I put that?
Hey, this meeting is ending in a couple minutes. What I'll do, guys, and then Shawn, anytime you need to roll, you can roll. If you want to stick around just for your own curiosity to see what we're working on, that's fine. But I don't want to hold your time up. But feel free to stick around as well. You can learn more about what we do. And I am going to I'm going to start a Chime meeting, by the way. I'll send it here. Amazon Chime is another meeting service like Zoom, except I pay for it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put it in the Zoom box here. All right. All right, here's the meeting for here's the Zoom link in case when this meeting dies, Chi.
Yeah, I can use that one, right?
Yeah,
New
yeah.
link.
Use that link. So Shawn and Chi, that the link is there. Okay. And then what I'll do now, let's go ahead and log in. And let me get my username and password. Yeah, baby? Huh? No, I haven't heard from them yet. All right, let me see. I don't know if these are the credentials. I know that we.
Oh no, for here you won't be able to log in from here. I don't know why these credentials do not work. You might want to use the 192 or 193 IP address.
Okay.
So log you want to go to the back end, right?
Yeah. The 198.2.11.
Yeah, that's the one you want to use. That would prompt you to put in the username and password.
Okay.
This one, they didn't, this is like, I've been talking to them to integrate this here for like weeks and they never could do it. Part of all that stuff we're talking about, but anyway.
You have the right mentality for dealing with this stuff because it just takes patience and sometimes people don't.
It just takes too long. So do the IP address here and then put the username, and that will take you straight to the back end.
Yeah. Okay. I put in /admin. I know the developer showed it to me the other day, so I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this one instead. Yeah, it looked good when I saw it.
Yeah, so remove the shop and replace the shop with admin, because what the shop does is the shop takes you to the pharmacy.
Okay.
The admin takes you to the entire admin.
Okay.
For everything. So the shop users, dispatchers, delivery guys, all that stuff.
How long have they been working on this? I don't know if it's up. It's really slow.
Since last year, October.
Last October, okay.
It was supposed to be done, but I knew they can't get done that quick. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, that's what it is. I forget. You're a developer, so you're not. That's why you understand, and you're
right.
kind of patient with it. The problem I have is when clients have never worked on software before, or they haven't done a software project, they don't understand everything that's involved in it. They think it's magic.
Right. You want to put that one. Well, without the, there you go. And I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. So Shawn, this is a prescription delivery site that she's having developed, and he had it developed with another company previously, and they kind of got stuck. So he brought it over to my company so that we can help them finish the development.
They don't know how to do Rubik's Cube. That's what happened.
Nice.
Yeah. They don't know how to cube.
So
they don't know how to
what
cube.
technology did you?
And then, Shawn, this is all written in, I think it's written in PHP.
It's all PHP.
PHP, and there's some Python in here as well, I understand.
So using Django as the backend?
I couldn't even tell you. I think so. No, they're using Angular. It's an Angular site.
Angular, yeah.
Yeah.
Angular is TypeScript. Which version 7, Angular 7? Angular, you don't use Python for Angular. Basically, TypeScript is written in TypeScript.
Yeah, somewhere they said there was some Python in there. I don't know how prevalent it is, and maybe it was some from other scripts or something. Or I could have heard it.
Probably on the the backend must be Python, and the front end is Angular, which is TypeScript.
Okay.
And each with
He's
yeah.
got it.
Cool.
Exactly what Shawn said.
Exactly what Shawn said. Yeah. Sean's in the code these days. He knows what's going on.
Maybe I'll put you on another small project that I have, Shawn.
Yeah, I don't.
Right now I'm actually too busy right now because it's actually it's two organizations I actually work for, and one is my own organization, but this one is completely different from software development, which is stock trading. Or stock trading, but forex trading, and
You're busy like that.
which is
what are you doing for forex, Shawn?
Right.
Well, I'm trading the financial market. Well, basically investing in myself because I want, not only work for money, but let money work for me. So like, something that I don't really have to study about where getting this money from, because I want to supply my whole
Ray.
family.
We're old.
Oh,
this kid is doing this at 18.
Yeah. Well,
oh my God.
the idea is that's going to be.
What were we doing all this time?
The idea is that's going to be Chevy, and we want to. I would really like to see the Black Bill Gates or Elon Musk come out of some network.
That's how it starts,
definitely.
man.
Definitely, my dream.
It could be Chevy. It could be somebody else that's right here
exactly
classes, and we get them early, and they just knock it out. You give them the right guidance. Sean's doing what he needs to be doing, man.
That's awesome.
That's what you need to be doing.
All right.
I love coding though. I love coding, but then you got to meet at the point that you need to run your own organization. That's what I'm trying to do.
Absolutely. I'm the same way as well. I should have started early. There were a lot of things I needed to learn, but I should have gotten out of code. I got into coding early, and then I got out, which was a good decision because I learned a lot of other social and business skills, and then I came back to software. So I came back to software with a more balanced skill set instead of just being purely technical. So it's good. So it's all good stuff, but we're doing the right things. You guys are doing the right things. And that's what you want to do. You want to use technology as a launch pad to financial freedom. And the earlier you start, the better you are at it,
Yes, definitely. I started working at the age of 15, actually.
15?
You said small business, age 15. Like, soon as I come out to CXC, which is a Caribbean examination, I end up, while waiting for the exam results, I was out selling, was sales.